Okay, you guys, first load to the new house. It's kitchen and a little bit of bedroom. I'm not emotional. Vinny's emotional about it.
A little. I mean, it's exciting and sad at the same time.
I will tell you today when we were in the bedroom and we were taking our bed apart, you don't even know this, but one day we were at the new house when they were rebuilding it, and you were outside with the contractor. And I was sitting in that bedroom on the floor. Me and Josh, it was always me and Josh in the house. I was sitting in the bedroom on the floor with him, and I was just like, we're fixing to move into this place. Like, it was amazing to me. Like, just, I was blown away that we were fixing to move into that house, that God had blessed us with that house, you know. And it was a blessing. That house has been an amazing blessing. It's so interesting to kind of take y'all in. I don't know if you've ever downsized. There's a lot of emotions that come along with it because it's empty nest also. And so much can't come with us, which I'm not really struggling yet with that. You are? I'm not really.
Maybe a little, not much.
I'm not yet struggling. I'm sure I will struggle at some point. Right now I'm not struggling with it, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm sorry about the air conditioner if it's loud. I do not even know. It is too hot for us to turn it off. It's only 70. It's only 70, but we've been working, so it's not even 70.
It's 85.
Oh, it's 85 outside.
It's so 70 in here.
What are your thoughts?
Well, our family.
I don't know why I don't feel that way. I guess it's because we weren't there from the first. It's not like you with your house that you came from when you were a kid. It's not like that.
Yeah, but it's still where we raised Thomas and Joe and Josh for sure. Jared was older, but still.
I feel like I was really, okay, so just so y'all know this, when we first moved to Clanton, we had an adorable little house. Vince found me the cutest little doll house. I wish I had video or pictures of it from when we lived there, but we lost that in the house fire, so I don't have it. But it was adorable, and I loved that place. And when we got custody of Thomas and Joe, we already had Jared and Josh. We got custody of Thomas and Joe. We had to move to a bigger house because it was a tiny, adorable little cottage, okay? So that's when we moved here before it burned. And I was very emotional then because I really didn't want to move to this house. I really loved my little house, but I knew we had to, and we were doing it for the right reason. But you were so excited about this house, and one of the reasons he was is because when we first moved to Clanton, he wanted to be in that neighborhood. That's the neighborhood you wanted to move in originally, and we couldn't get a house over there. There's only so many, and they sell out. Like once they're, I mean, the people on that street have lived there.
Most of them.
As long as we have. Like,
yeah.
there's what, 3 houses that have turned over, maybe 4? Yeah. Well, it's more than that if you think about it over time, because the preacher over here left and the preacher over here left, and then, well, that's it. We had 2 preachers at the end of the street. They both moved off.
And we had the boys that lived across the street.
The boys, they moved. And then next door to us and in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not a whole lot. But anyway.
There's 5 houses that have had
turnover.
Really consistent turnover.
So pretty much we know our neighbors have been the same since the day we moved in. Like next door on our right-hand side, our neighbor across the street's been the same since the day we moved in. Our neighbor next door to them has been the same since the day we moved in. But anyway, Vince wanted to live there, so he was not emotional. I was emotional leaving my little cottage that I love so much. But it was what God had for us. And then we were all emotional moving back home after the house fire because we finally got to go to a home. And we spent a lot of yesterday at the new house getting things ready to move furniture in. And I hope this stays. I have just fallen in love with it. Like, I keep telling Vince, I just love this little place. I just love this little place.
Yep.
But it's like, I'm worried you don't.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna love it. But like I said, I'm excited and sad in the same breath.
Yeah.
Because I'm very excited about the smaller house, the one level. Like you said yesterday, I was able to walk over that whole piece of property yesterday and not struggle at all. No steps to walk up, no having to hold on to the wall as I'm going down the steps. I mean,
one thing that yesterday it was just Vince and I.
It solves a lot of my physical limitations in my home.
It was just Vince and I yesterday, and I was working in the kitchen, and he would come in and he would get garbage and do the boxes and take them out to the trash can, and he can't do that at our house. Like, he can't carry the stuff down the stairs and hold the rail and carry weighted things down because everything has to go down, you know. And so Joe takes out the trash and does any of the stair stuff. So when we got in the car yesterday, I said, do you realize the whole time I was working in that kitchen, you were just cleaning up behind me and just taking out to the trash and just going out to the utility room and just going out like it was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't had that for years. I mean, you can go out to the backyard really easily.
Well, pretty easy.
There's a couple stairs there. They're not too bad. Anyway, so we're just I'm waffling because I'm excited. I just want to jog along for our first trip over. All right, I'm gonna stop the camera and we'll chat with you shortly. So countertops have arrived. So I want to do a before so we can see it before the countertops go in. This is what it looks like with them out. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I'm not going to film them while they're working, but I'll just show you when I can show you updates. Vince said I need to show you the sink on the floor. Here's the sink. I'm so excited today. The countertops are going to be the black color, so it should tie everything together. All right, exciting times, maybe. I'm nervous, but I'm about to do my backsplash here with some sticky wallpaper. And I think it's so pretty, you guys. I found this at Lowe's. This is what I'm gonna use tonight. And I just am anxious to get a piece up, so we're gonna put a piece up right here real quick to see how it looks. So this is as I'm going, and it's kind of messy, but just so you can see, I got to that far. I gotta take a break and I'll come back in the morning and finish, but I really love how this looks so far. Also, the guys are putting together my shelf and I'm excited to show you where this is gonna go, or at least I hope it's gonna go where I think it's gonna go. You wanna say howdy? You literally said howdy. Me, Mom, Granddad, y'all wanna wave at my vlog tonight? You can say hello. Taylor ran. Taylor's like, I'm out. All right, you guys, I'm back at it this morning. This is where we are. I have done these two panels this morning. This is the hardest part, is the corner. And now that I've got it done, I just have this little strip left and I'm excited. But let me turn around. I want you to see it. Yes, my counters are a mess. I brought these lamps from my other house because it's dark under here and I couldn't see to get in those corners. They may or may not stay there. They're from my other kitchen, so they might. But isn't it pretty? I can't wait for you to see it clean. Like, my counters are, this is how I craft. I throw things everywhere. But we're on the home stretch. I gotta take a break to get some breakfast and then I'll be right back at it. I'm very excited to show you. I think it turned out so pretty. Look at my counters. Appliances come tomorrow, so my white appliances will change to my stainless ones. I'm super excited about that. And I love how it looks. I'll get up close so you can see the pattern. This is from Lowe's, by the way, just Lowe's. And I'll link it for you guys if I can. I think I can. And this is so pretty. I just love it. The lamps are from my house. I might have told y'all it was dark when I was trying to do the corners, and I thought, I've got these lamps that'll help, and they did help me get the wallpaper all done. Exciting. All right, on to the next steps. Okay, so my fridge is here, and I'm very up close because I want to show you. We had a little accident last night, and we scratched that handle. And I'm like, no big deal, I'll buy new handles. Handles are $100. So I've got an idea to use my wallpaper to make this go away. So let's see if we can do it. So my idea is not to wrap it around, but to cut it right beside. I may end up having to wrap it, but I don't want to. I want to cut it where it's just the width of this bar. So I've got a piece stuck on, and now I'm going to use my knife and see if I can make that happen. So here's a side-by-side comparison. I I think I like it. So I think it'll do the job. The only thing I don't like is my razor was not very sharp. And let me show you, or my blade. Here, it looks pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. But when you get down a little bit, we'll get there. Right here, my blade went a little bit crazy. And you see how it's kind of wonky, and it is on that side too. So I'm gonna bring a craft knife from work and do it right. But I'm gonna do both handles and the freezer handle on that. So on the end of my refrigerator, I got this thing called a behind the door shelf because I saw some people doing this. And I don't know if it's gonna stay there or not. I put it up with some of those Velcro, what are they, command strip situations? They're really sturdy ones, and this thing is on the wall, y'all. It's not budging. And now I'm gonna put my first plate up. This is a plate that, I'm gonna turn around where y'all can see it, that my son and daughter-in-law got me for Christmas. And I think it's perfect for right here, because it kind of goes with Vince's den. I'll probably put, I have some of those little sticky dots. So I'll probably put some little sticky dots in there, but isn't that cute, the bird dog plate? Love it. I don't know what else is going here, but I know that is. Let me give you a little look where we're at so far. Here's where the kitchen is. Nothing is decorated really. I just brought things I need. So lots of little, you know, utensils and knives and things we have to get around our little coffee station, water station. And I want to show you something. I think this is so cute. So you guys know my friend Missy owns Rustic Relics, which is a local antique store. And I told her I wanted a mini hen on the nest. And I really did not mean this mini, because I didn't know this mini existed. Look how cute this little hen on the nest is. I mean, it's tiny, look. It's tiny, you guys, and I love it. And she told me she has the same one, so I think that's cool. This piece, my Aunt Judy made for me, and she has since passed, and she made this for me at our local ceramic shop, and I just love it so much. So I don't know if it's gonna stay there, but I didn't want it to get messed up in the move, so I like carefully brought it to my kitchen so I could keep an eye on it. And you can see the wallpaper is working. I really like it. Also, hasn't been cleaned from the move. This just got put in last night. I got to do a good clean on it, but the stainless steel dishwasher is in. This is my appliances from my other home. We loved them, so we brought them. Our fridge is in. The microwave, the stove is in there. It's not in, it's in there. This stove they have was direct wired in, so we're having to have this one connected. So that's happening. And you see we have an extra fridge? We really don't. That fridge is going, but in the move, it took longer to get this fridge in the door than we thought, so we kept this one in here to put our food in. So that one can go eventually. It's gonna, I think I'm gonna put it in the shed. And they're doing insulation today, which I'm going to show you that in a second too. But I'm going to put that out, not the shed, but the shop. What am I going to call that out there? The studio. We'll call it the studio. I'm going to put that in the studio so we can have a fridge out there. And you can see this is where everything's landing, like just landing. We did do this. So everybody has to have laundry, right? You have to have a room to do your laundry. So this is our washer and dryer. Vince and I hung these shelves with these brass hinges. Look how nice these are. They're really sturdy and nice. I think I'm going to change this wood, but we just needed something kind of quick, so I grabbed these shelves. I think I'd like something a little thicker. And I've got 2 more baskets coming because I'm going to put them here and here. I don't know what I'm putting here, but because of that dude right there that I can't change, I think I'm going to put like a tall plant or a little mini shelf or something right there. I don't know. And then I'm saving this for laundry detergent and things like that. So we did do that, got that done. I like that. Then if we come through here, I'll show you the living room so far. And I'll tell you, nothing's permanent. I think the placement of my couch and love seat is gonna stay this way, but like that's not the lamp that's going here. We're just trying to live in here and do as we go. I got that new picture. I'm so excited about what's happening in there. And that's my radio from the house, love it. Dining room table is in. Look, this is my tool shelf. I'm just parking all tools and everything right here. And dining room table fits perfectly. I'm really excited about that. I wasn't sure it was going to, but it does. Actually, I was afraid I was going to have to put it long ways to make it work, but I really like it this way because only 1 chair has to deal with the wall instead of 2. And I love that. So we're both very happy with this. Okay, let me show you the den. Before we get to the den, I haven't shown you this piece. That's not where it's going to be. But I bought a 3-piece set of this. It's handmade. A gentleman out of Tennessee made these. They're incredible. I'll try to find his information. I don't know that I can, but I'll try. You're not gonna believe the other pieces when I get them in here. They're so beautiful. And I've got them outside because they're varnished and they are doing what they call off-gassing, you know, that varnish smell. I've left them outside. I'm probably gonna leave them out for about a week before they come in here because they were pretty strong. This one, I had this one in the garage already open and airing out, so this one is done fine. I don't even smell it in here, but I'm afraid of the other ones. So I showed you my plate wall, and I showed you putting my first plate on. Okay, so after spending the night here, what, 2 nights back? We spent 2 nights here.
Yeah.
We haven't done a whole lot because I told y'all, if you were on my cricket class, you'll know that I said I'm coming home and resting, and that's what I did last night because I was toast. So nothing's really set up much. Today the TV goes up. Vinny's excited. I'm excited about that too. I know that's crazy, but it'll feel like a house then. Right now it kind of feels very institutional because we have no noise. And we're used to noise. You gotta remember we have boys and dogs and all that. Speaking of, you're like, where are the dogs? I'll tell you. Joe is not moving yet. This is Joe's room where he'll be. And he's moving this week. His plan is to move before the weekend. And because of that, because we have been opening and closing the doors so much, we've let the girls stay with him at the house. So he's been taking care of the dogs, and we go over there in the mornings and feed them and put them out. And then the afternoon we go back, and then Joe takes care of them at night. But they should be here. Today's Tuesday. They should be here tomorrow. I think. It depends on how quickly we can get Joe's stuff in, because when we have that back door open, people forget to shut it, and I'm so afraid while we're moving that the girls will just escape. So they're safer in the big yard at the house. They're safer where they're at. And I've even thought about maybe bringing Presley early by herself, just because I might need her to get used to this place. Okay, bedroom, messy. Not how it's going to be, but the furniture's in and the furniture fits, and that makes me happy. And then in classic my mother style, we used to joke about my mom. Anytime we went to a hotel or to a resort or an Airbnb or anything, she would make herself a vanity, because that's how she got dressed every morning, and I have done the same. I brought that little table and put a chair here. That is not permanent, but my vanity will be in here, and I actually really like it. And this is where the girls are going to live eventually, but we're getting there, you guys. All right, let's go outside. Vinny's already made a clip for us this morning because he was out much earlier than I was, and I'm excited. The installation's happening today. The studio is going to... I mean, this is the biggest thing. I don't know. It's Thomas's timeline, because Thomas is doing the not construction work. He's putting up some beadboard for me, because we're not doing sheetrock. We had talked about that. And with the insulation, I don't need all that mudding and taping done. We just want it to be pretty and warm and cozy. Somebody just pulled in our driveway. I thought it was somebody I knew. So anyway, insulation is happening here. I don't know anything about this, but it's spray-in insulation. Never seen it before, so it's interesting. So I'm not going to get in their way, but you guys have seen inside there before, and this company is out of Prattville, and he has been so kind to us. His name is Jared, which we love because, you know, we have a son named Jared, but he has been so kind to us, and he has worked us out so quickly, and I'm excited for him to do the work. I'm going to leave his information below if you're looking for somebody to do spray foam insulation. And also, he does commercial, residential, retro, agricultural, and marine, because I just read it off his truck. And I'll show you the truck in a minute so you can get his information too. But we're excited, and I'll show you more as it gets done. Well, Vinny's excited. We came home and our son had hung the TVs. So here's his TV on the brick fireplace. Beautiful. And they put our mantle up. The mantle's where it goes. This room is really coming together. There's a lot to be done, but this is Vinny's den. It's really coming along. We had an idea. You know, I told y'all this is the wood storage side, but we're not going to be using this for wood. I'm actually going to have that removed, and we're going to get that cleaned out and sealed off, and then I'm going to put some electric ones in there. I'm going to clean this out and put a dog bed in there and let my girls have a little like hub and see if that works for them. I think Presley might really like it. And I may have to put a tiny step, but not much because that's not very high. And she jumps on the couch even when I don't want her to. She's a jumper. So anyway, I love that. And the TV looks really good. I think he's going to be excited to watch that here. Another Vinny thing, 100% Vinny. He wanted a TV outside. This is our very old TV that we've had on our wall for probably 15 or 20 years. And Vince was like, nobody's gonna buy this TV because now they're so affordable new. He's like, let's just put it outside and see how long it lasts. And rather than, you know, somebody not needing it, we'll just use it out here. So I'm excited. We have a TV out on our patio now. This patio needs a lot of work, but it's pretty cool that we have that. We haven't turned it on or tried it, or I haven't. I'm sure the boys did when they played it in or put it in, but how cool. I love it so much. So we're still moving in, but I need to do a project. I just need to relax today and have fun. And I have this ottoman that is very old. You're probably gonna see the dogs because I think I'm talking to them. Maggie just hit my hand. It's very old and it's stained, and I was actually gonna get rid of them. I thought I don't need them or whatever, and I was gonna get rid of them. Thanks, Max. But I decided I wanna recover them. So I'm gonna use some denim fabric and recover them for my foyer. I have this area that hopefully by the end of this video, this will look pretty and you won't see the mess. But I have this area, and I bought this pretty picture from Hobby Lobby. Love that Jesus picture. And that's where it's gonna end up. So let's recover it. This is not a tutorial. I'm not gonna teach you how to do it because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do this my way and see how it turns out. Okay, I'm sorry you did not see the process, but I could not film it. It was too much to film. But there's the ottoman covered in the denim. And then this is my picture hung. Now, that's not the pillow covers I'm gonna keep. I think I'm gonna go to the sewing room and make some pillow covers at my old house. My sewing room hasn't moved yet. But that's what I'm gonna have in there, like that. I'm probably gonna add a plant. I want something on this door, like a wreath or something. A couple more things to kind of cozy it up, and Maggie can show it to you. Mags, you showing them what that looks like? So that's what I've done so far in the foyer. Now on to another project. A couple of things have changed in here. None of that on the top of there is hung or anything. It's just sitting there waiting on me to hang it. But this is a piece that I bought at Vintage Market Days. It's actually two pieces. The bread box sits on top of the trash can holder, which is the bottom. And if you come over here, I bought a matching piece, and that shelf is gonna go above it here. And that's my shower curtain liner that I hadn't hung up yet. But you're gonna get sick of my wallpaper, but I just kind of love to add the touches here and there. And the side of this pantry just is screaming for something. And honestly, it's not the prettiest wood. Let me show y'all. It's like, it shouldn't be shown. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the front is finished. These are finished cabinets, but the side is like the wood that would be tucked beside another cabinet or something. And I just don't love it. So guess what's going there? You guessed it, wallpaper. So I'm about to do that right now, and I'll show you that when it's finished. I don't really know if this is much of the home vlog so much as I wanted to come to Rustic because there's some little nooks I just need to decorate. So we're shopping. I'll take you around, and I'm gonna give you a haul when I get home, but I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be spending this money, but we're going to. I'm specifically wanting a cabbage plate or a lettuce plate or something. Actually, I really love this. This is very me. It's got a little pink in it. I don't know if I like the pink. Let's see. $12. I'm gonna hold on to it. It kind of goes, look at my buggy. It kind of matches. Isn't that crazy? No, I just don't think I like this brass. I want to add some brass touches. I'm not very good at that. Missy's good at the brass thing. But I keep bugging her, so I'm trying to give her a break. I also am all about the faux greenery. Y'all know that already, though. Oh, look at these. This is so cute. Oh, I might have a spot for that. And I like these. Does it come with? They're kind of heavy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. I want to remember that one. All right, let's go to another booth. Let me show you a better shot. I don't think I gave you a good shot of it. I kind of like that, you guys. My newfound love of crochet makes me appreciate these so much more. Look how beautiful this is and all the different stitches. This is gorgeous. How much is this guy? $20. He does not match. If he matched my house, I'd love to have that, but it's beautiful. What a good way to get some good crochet pieces. So I don't really do the primitives or the really antique-y things, but that's what I love about Rustic is all of the different styles. Like I can get my style, and look at this. Now this is kind of cool. This is knitting silk sample book. That's really cool. But there's some really cute stuff. Really cute stuff. Why do I make that noise? It's because I'm trying to shop and show y'all at the same time. Now look, brilliant. Turn it into a vase. I'm also looking for linens because I saw somebody make cafe curtains out of vintage linen and it was really pretty, and those might be good. But I'm just looking today. I'm just trying to get my mind around it. But I think that would be cool. I also have to keep talking because of the music, so that's why I have to keep making noise. And I'm not gonna ask them to turn it down. It's Saturday. They would normally turn it down for me, but I'm not gonna do that today. Wow, I do like these. They're really cute. Back from Rustic. This is what I ended up picking up. I don't know where everything's going. I just loved what I found, and so I bought it, and I think it'll look good in my kitchen. So I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna use these on that behind the door shelf that I got for my fridge. Let me show you. So I literally bought them to be a backdrop because I don't really love how that's showing, but I do like the wicker. So look, without it, you see fridge and that cabinet, but with it, and I'm not sure how I'm putting it there, I just think they're perfect. I got 4 of them for $8 and they're really big. Look, they're really huge. So I think they're gonna do what I want. I don't know if I have this in the vlog or not, but Vince and I hung this shelf. This is a shelf I had in my downstairs bathroom in my old house, and I just loved it, and I thought it looked good in here, and I thought it went good over this little guy, which all of this is a work in progress. Not sure how it's ending, but it's a great place to store some produce because I didn't really have a spot. And then I've been collecting these, I don't know what they're called, these expandable wall hanger dealies. I've been collecting those from Rustic because I think it's a cool way to be able to hang multiple things without too many holes in the wall. And honestly, I'm not putting holes in the wall because I'm using those command Velcro things because I love them. And so much here, like this is from Heaton. And when I saw it, I fell in love with it because I had this. This is my mixer I've had for probably a decade. I love that mixer. It's the one I've had forever. All right, Vinny's folding blankets. We're fixing to head out to work. We did hang some deer, if y'all see that. I'll give you a tour. His room is not done. There's a lot to come, so I'll give you a tour of that when it's done. This isn't done either. But this is what I did with the stuff I got at Rustic. I put it on the side. This is not done. Everything's a work in progress, but I just want to kind of bring y'all along. Here's the kitchen. I got my crock pot on the counter because I got dinner going, which is a rare thing for me. I hung these here, and you'll see that little hook above it. It's because I had something else hanging there, and I didn't take that hook down yet because I wasn't sure if I was leaving these here, but I really kind of like those there. I like the pop of black, but is that a thing, a pop of black? I like the little bit of black, and my table's filthy because we brought stuff in yesterday and dropped it, but right here, I don't have a cabinet for pots and pans just yet. I might. We're gonna see how my pantry works out. Dirty clothes, this is how people live, right? But we're gonna see how the pantry works out, but if not, I'm gonna do a pot shelf. If not this one, I might get one of those actual pot shelves, but I don't really mind this. And it's like my daughter-in-law said, she said, it's a kitchen. It makes sense there be pots and pans out. So I thought it was kind of cute.
I want to show them this.
Look, let me open this gate. It takes me a second.
So, our dogs like bones. Every morning, I take all the bones and put them back in their basket. Every afternoon, they take them out.
Look how many bones.
And that one over there.
Is this a them problem or us problem? Is this a them problem or us problem?
I cleaned it up, and then they messed it up again.
I may have already shown y'all this. This is the dog bed in the extra wood area. They're not in there yet. Now, Maggie's gone in it. Presley's gone in it. Bean has sniffed it. But this is their couch anyway. This is the one they used at the other house, and they kind of love it. Every day, we put that blanket out. Every night, they bring those bones over that Vince just showed you. And then every morning, Vince does that again. So we do have this mat in here, which is actually a kennel mat, and it won't stay here. But the reason it's here is because Maggie just got back from training, and she has a blanket in her kennel right now. We have to work her back into the kennel mat, because if we put that kennel mat in there right now, what would she do, babe?
Chew it up.
Chew it apart. Because she's been at training, and they don't do anything in the kennels. At training, they are in a fenced in kennel area. And if I give her that right now, she'll chew it. She has a blanket, and she's chewing on the blanket, but actually she's being pretty good with that blanket, which I was surprised by. Okay, so here's the foyer. And I'm not going in the living room because right now the living room is my holding area. I knew that room would be a holding area, didn't you? I knew it would be.
Well,
because we don't have to go in here. I mean, it's not bad, but like I have stuff all over the table. I have stuff just kind of in there. Like I've got, you know, our hand trucks and like my step ladder, and we're just got Vince's clubs in here. No, because there's nothing, and it's holding this fridge. It's the holding area. The fridge is going to go out to the building, but we had to get the insulation done and all that. Oh, did we show painting? Did you show what the building's looking like? All right, we'll give you a building clip, and then that's going to be this vlog. And let's head out there, and I'll show you. I haven't been in here since Vince left the windows open. So this is the foam on the roll-up door. You might think it's crazy that we did that, but I'm going to explain it to you. So that was an interesting sound. I flipped the light on. Jared, the gentleman who did the insulation, which I think Vince gave you a clip of the truck and all that good stuff, he actually did this for me. I said, how hard would it be to spray foam the door, but then take it down later if we decided we wanted the door to be a roll-up door again? And he was like, well, that'd be pretty hard if we sprayed it directly on. So he covered it in plastic sheeting, covered the door in plastic sheeting, and then sprayed on top of it. So he said, now if we want to take it down, we'll be able to just kind of cut it away, and it'll remove because it's protected. It's like a primer layer or something, right? And I know it looks like this huge. Actually, on camera, it looks so bad. And in person, it doesn't look that bad because the light is really reflecting off on camera. But I know it looks weird, but it's black. And you'll see the black is on the ceiling. And I did that on purpose. And you can see all the way around the room, the black. And that's because that's going to be exposed. That you're going to see. And you might think, ooh, that's really bad. But I want you to think about something. If you go into some restaurants and things, they do this in their finishings to save money. And we're not going to be filming the ceiling. I mean, I am right now, but we won't in the future. But we will have our beadboard mounted low enough that it goes, high enough that it goes all the way to the black. And so it'll clean everything up in here, and then we'll be ready to start moving in. They did get a lot of paint on the floor.
Anyway.
We are painting the floor. I mean,
it's where it's dripped.
That is true. It's not from painting. I gotta tell you something.
It was after they pulled the plastic up. So.
How long? I mean, it looks dry now. It's probably not. But it was days after they sprayed it, wasn't it?
Yeah, because, I mean, when they cleaned up their mess, they took all the plastic down. And all these drips are from where it was drying.
We came in 2 days ago, and you could really tell the wet part versus the dry part. And so Vince said, I better open these windows. So he opened the windows.
Open them back today?
I don't think so. I think it's fine.
Does the smell better?
The smell is fine, and it doesn't feel wet. It doesn't feel humid in here to me. But you opened it for what, 24 hours?
Probably.
And when we came in the other day, like you could tell this area over here. I mean, could find a spot, but I don't think. But this area right here was just glistening. It was still so wet. No, you can't even see it now. So that's a step in the right direction. Right?
Yep.
All right, while Vinny's counting, we're going to end the vlog here. If you have questions, leave them in the comments or reach out to us. If I don't need the vlog thing, I'm still getting used to doing it because I don't even know what all clips I've got. I don't even know what all I've talked about. Yeah. So we'll see when we put it all together. But if you need anything, reach out. And so this is, I guess, vlog number 2 of downsizing.
The journey continues.
Till next time. Bye now.